on the name of self-employment. Not only just, by giving them the money, but we also created a market for them to do their business and make money out of which. Like, when we thought of going for serious after the renewable energy, energy policy, where we are thinking of getting a new green power, we thought let us involve the Telangana women also in the process of getting green energy. So in the beginning, the energy department and the women department and other departments put together, we got into an MOU of nearing about 1,000 megawatts of power generating has been given to the self-help groups, particularly to the women members only. So that today the Telangana women is getting into the solar power manufacturing industry. This is first of its kind. Nowhere in the country, nowhere, no state is implementing this. This is first of its kind in Telangana. It's only a beginning. Once they become successful in the sense, we are making them to start the business, we are making the bankers to give the money, and we are making the government to buy the power also. So there is no problem even for them, after generating power, making money by selling it, and we are giving them buyback guarantee also. So it is an assurance for them once we establish a solar power that the government is readily willing to buy that power. With an MOU, we are encouraging the women. Once they become successful in this, we want to expand even more than 1,000 megawatts. Apart from that, the first of its kind, I think nowhere in the country, we have brought out a scheme of free bus ride for Telangana women. They can travel from anywhere to anywhere without a ticket, without buying a ticket. With this, we made the Telangana women to go around the state wherever they want to go. The kind of a mobility, a freedom for them to go around the state, the temples, market, hospitals, hostels, children's schools, wherever they want to go, they can go without having and thinking of, money to buy the ticket. So this free bus ride has become a very, very successful for Telangana women. After going around, they are getting exposed to many of the industrial parks and business, trade centers, educational institutions, by which they are also trying to understand the society through which they wanted to start the business also. So it's one of its kind where we have started this. Apart from this, we also gone to the extent of buying buses and giving it to Telangana women. They are becoming owners of the buses now, and after buying the buses, we are getting into a tie-up with a RTC. So we are trying to give them the money through the banks, interest-free loans. They are buying the buses, giving the RTC, RTC is paying them the money. So the business also we are trying to provide to the maximum extent. And also we are trying to give them these Indira Shakti canteens. Where are the government institutions are there, collectorates are there, all sectors, anywhere, wherever the government properties are there, all those areas we are giving to the women of Telangana so that they can do some business, make money, and they can economic independence so that they can think, live on their own and generate and with a secured kind of a thinking that they can lead their life. This is what we are trying to do in the state. And finally, our target is to make not less than 1 crore of women of the state to make them the crorepati. Minimum of 1 crore. So these are the schemes what we have been thinking. So the empowerment comes not only bringing out the laws and also by implementing the laws also, acts also. We have been seeing a number of acts which have been enacted in the Parliament and the respective legislative houses, like, prohibition of dowry, child marriages, many kind of these things. But still, things are continuing. Until unless the whole society thinks about it and reforms themselves, convince themselves to implement these acts, the acts also cannot be get fructified and yield the results. That is where these kind of summits will definitely help to convince the people where all the things are going wrong, where all the governments are trying to reform them by bringing the acts. We also have to think about them and implement them, and to see to that they are fully implemented and the woman becomes empowered. So I really appreciate the organizers for organizing these kind of summits and making the people to understand what all the government are trying to do best to the women to become an independent economically, socially, and even I think the then governments like the then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi and other chief ministers also brought some acts to providing a reservation for women in the local bodies so that they can participate